Maundy Thursday is about love. It's about God's love in our community. And we experience that in service, in the washing of feet, the sharing of a meal. And we'll most likely be experiencing that this Maundy Thursday in the context of our own families, those closest to us, perhaps those that we live with. And that's a really important thing to reflect on. How is it that we serve? How is it that we wash the feet of the people that we see or talk to every single day? But on Maundy Thursday, we're also called to love like Jesus. Maundy comes from the word Mandatum, the commandment that Jesus gave, that we are to love one another as he loves us. Now, that's a pretty tall order, especially when you consider that right after Jesus washed the disciples' feet and right before he told them to love as he loves, Judas went out to betray him. Judas was one of those whose feet that he washed.
Now before the festival of the Passover, Jesus knew that his hour had come to depart from this world and go to the Father. Having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end. The devil had already put into the heart of Judas, son of Simon Iscariot, to betray him. And during supper, Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands, and that he had come from God and was going to God, got up from the table, took off his outer robe, and tied a towel around himself. Then he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet and to wipe them with the towel that was tied around him. He came to Simon Peter, who said to him, "Lord, are you going to wash my feet?" Jesus answered, "You do not know what I am doing, but later you will understand." Peter said to him, "You will never wash my feet." Jesus answered, "Unless I wash you, you will have no share with me." Simon Peter said to him, "Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head." Jesus said to him, "One who has bathed does not need to wash except for the feet, but is entirely clean. And you are clean, though not all of you." For he knew who was to betray him. After he had washed their feet, had put on his robe, and had returned to the table, he said to them, "Do you know what I have done to you? You call me teacher and Lord, and you are right, for that is what I am. So if I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. I am with you only a little longer. I give you a new commandment, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you also should love one another. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another."
How can we love in such a way? How can we love those who betray us, who hurt us, who seem like they will just never understand? These words were attributed to Mother Teresa. She said, "People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, they may be jealous, but find serenity and happiness anyway. The good that you do today, people may forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough, but give the best you have anyway." You may be celebrating Maundy Thursday alone. Many people are. And if you are, you have a really special opportunity. That opportunity is to get in touch with the source of our ability to love at all, and to love like Jesus, certainly, which is to know ourselves loved by Jesus. I invite you to spend some time allowing Jesus to be present to you in the scripture, in your prayer, in your imagination. Feel Jesus washing you, holding you. Know yourself deeply loved. It's through the love of God working in us that we will be transformed in order to be able to love like Jesus.